Hello my friends and welcome back. It is episode 6. Let's go. Polar recovery. We're doing a mission with some very, very minor damage. Nothing we can't handle. Okay. The question is if the pirates were able to detect the landing site or if the volunteers died of natural causes in the journey to get there. The question is if the pirates were able to detect the landing site or if the volunteers died of natural causes in the journey to get here. There. I don't know, man. We never heard from them again. We'd all slightly took our backup expedition there.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Commander Edmund, the location of the landing zone is up ahead, and there's also a storage facility that you'll need to check out first in case any of our members reach this far. Currently at the top of a tree with a pack of flightless birds below and looking hungrily at me. Hurry up.
Okay, here we go.
Coordinates.
It's a Far Country reference.
Got it.
What a disgrace.
I've got something.
Didn't they scrub Far Country from the canon? Pretty sure that they did. It's a celebration of bad writing, that's what it is. We're here with the true celebration of bad writing.
Roger that. Standing by. Good to go.
Alright, Spider, let's go. Show me what there is. Lots of unk. I don't know why, these mechs seem to be overweight. One, two, three, 4, 5 tons of weapons. Plus MG ammo, so 6 tons minimum. 1, 2... So another 3 tons of armor?
Standing by.
Actually seems possible. Who do we aim for?
Engaging target.
Just go for the guy that's closest.
Orders. Roger that. Firing full pump.
Eat missiles.
Waiting for orders. Uh-huh.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, a headshot. He's a recruit, so he's only got 3 HP. So that might be significant if the leg and side comes off at a later point. Really? Okay. We got plenty of armor though.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Oh well, I suppose he's actually got quite a lot of weapons. Well, that is some serious focus fire going on there.
My armor's getting stripped off. Minimal damage on that hit.
One thing I noticed, I kept my evasion despite being punched. That's, pretty sure that's not a vanilla rule. In which case, it's going to make lights even more scary than vanilla. And they're already incredibly OP in vanilla, so that will be interesting. Right,
Affirmative.
You better leg it.
Ready for orders. Location confirmed.
Let's put some softening shots into that one. It's the only one I've got a clean shot on.
All weapons committed.
Alright, there's a hole in him now.
I hear ya. Time to fly.
There's a hole in the boy.
Time to die.
Okay, that's 2 of them that are grievously damaged.
Waiting for my opening.
People don't know about my opening. Okay.
Ah, Commander, I'm hit.
Oh, 2 headshots. He is double plus unlucky right now. I have to pull him right off the front line. It's that simple.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Can't evasion tank with 1 pilot HP. This is why Decker dies, as it were, in the meme.
Standing
Because
by.
in the vanilla game,
On the move. Full
he's in
speed.
he's in the spider, and it's so vulnerable. And a lot of players, they don't really understand the game early on, so they don't redesign it
What's up, boss?
to they don't redesign the spider to be more heavily armored. They leave it as it is.
Acknowledge.
It was never HBS's intention for the pilots that you started with to be important. They were supposed to just be, they were just randomly generated pilots from the pilot pool.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected. Good to go. Coordinates received. Roger that. Firing on target.
Okay, got him.
Give him everything he's got. Gotcha!
It's a lot of lights. These lights are packing a lot of firepower and armor. Just, I'm not quite sure about it. But anyway. Because, you know, I'm thinking of a flea with 2 LRM-5s, right? Well, a flea with 2 LRM-5s is 4 tons of LRMs plus 1 ton of ammunition, so 5 tons. And that flea has got no armor. Like 5 points, I think, in many of the sections.
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Wow, the headshots are really flowing today, aren't they? And potentially get overwhelmed by lights because they've got the firepower of mediums.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
I mean, didn't we see a commando with 2 AC-2s? I mean, not even a blackjack. You know, the blackjack can mount 2 AC-2s, but barely.
Receiving you.
I mean, that is a hell of a lot of weight. Okay, I'm gonna move here.
On the move.
So I'm in melee range. We'll go for this guy because he's exposed. I'm going to start punching these. Not with a blackjack though. Owing to its quirk. It is in fact very bad at being punchy.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected. Commander?
Okay, that's the one where we've softened the front. Let's vigilance this guy so I can just walk in undefended. And then I should be able to move again before the rest of the swarm gets to go. No, nice hits.
That's a kill.
Ready for orders. Understood. Moving fast.
Go ahead. His armor is not too bad. It's, you know, it's not great, but it's okay. But the fact that he's taken 2 headshots is means I have to take him off the front line.
Good to go.
I'd almost be tempted to shoot this guy in the back. Actually, interestingly, this flea is
Here we go.
this flea here is completely exposed.
Got it.
That is a lot of armor for a flea. Okay, my spider has got max armor for its class, pretty much. 50, 70, and 2 medium lasers, that's it. 50, 70, 100, and 2 medium lasers. It's 30 tons. With no weight spare for... and it's got a pretty big engine in it too. 40, 50, 60... Yeah, these mechs have got full armor. Or nearly full armor.
Waiting for orders.
I can't just do the math, since I don't know what the internal structure weight is of these mechs. But I think they may potentially be overtonned. Yeah, I think 30-30 is not max armor, but it's close. I think it might be max armor for the actual arm. I don't know, man. I gotta sit down with my locust and actually figure out...
I got through my armor, Commander!
What's going on. That armor's actually got some weapons in it. That's the blackjack.
Yes, Commander.
$85.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That's a lot of damage.
Good to go. Copy that. Locked on for physical attack.
I mean, I've got his leg. It would have been fatal if I hit the CT, but it's still taking a lot of damage.
Commander? Roger.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Okay, well the main character is invulnerable, so that's okay, but still.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Not much armor left in that location. Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
Oof.
Reporting internal damage.
Okay. Let's pull you back. Not because I'm worried about losing the pilot, but simply because I don't want to lose
Engaging target.
a mech that's, you know, fighting right now. And it needs to cool down anyway. Okay, there goes my right arm.
Hey, I lost a weapon. Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
I'm very much getting swarmed here.
Mech destroyed. Good to go. Coordinates received.
Okay. Should be able to take out two here.
One less target.
Hey man, these guys are packing a lot of firepower for their frames. A PPC on a Locust with friggin' 80 armor.
Receiving you.
I don't know. Might be possible, but it seems incredibly weird to me. Since I know fleas to be about that armoured or less armoured and only have some machine guns to show for it.
That shot went internal. Commander.
Okay, he's already made his move.
On my way. Putting my weight into it.
All right. The fact that he even survived that seems weird. This might be a rear attack, but my rear armor is actually full. Okay, hit me in the leg
Armor blows
from the rear.
internal damage.
Something I mentioned in a previous episode that I noticed
Good to go.
that rear attacks were finding leg repeatedly,
They're getting the angle on.
and again there I think. No,
I'm taking internal damage.
it's fine. That's why we have good back armor. The main weapons are still protected,
Commander?
but melee is actually more useful right now.
Affirmative. Roger, Commander. I've got the shot.
I suppose I should have finished the job on him, but he's lost most of his guns. No, he hasn't. I that's the PPC one. But he lost his accuracy because he fell over, so...
Target spear armor. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, at some risk to Decker, let's see if we can finish the job here quickly.
Acknowledge. Tango down.
Give them everything you've got.
Okay, I'll deal with you in due course.
Receiving you.
Right, let's just push this guy down the turn order. Push him down the turn order so I can try and kill him before he gets his go. Because he's right behind me.
They're flanking.
That could have gone badly. Although, we would have been okay. Badly, but not fatally.
Target spear armor.
Once again, hit the leg from the rear. Doesn't matter though. Rear armor is too thin after the previous attack.
Destroyed.
Good to go. Coordinates received.
Gonna see if I can rock this guy. Leg hit.
Ready for orders.
Another leg hit. Okay, he's been destabilized, so this should knock him down.
Target's taken a critical hit. They're coming around the side.
Huh, another leg hit. Shot at the rear and got the leg.
Commander. On it.
Have your revenge, Decker.
Let's hit
In the face!
Target eliminated.
Exiting combat. What? Oh, the javelin must have died of injuries. Okay.
Heading out.
Heading out.
There's a subterranean level that can be accessed from this location. Find any survivors and bring them safe inside your battle mechs.
In hand, Commander. Good work.
Whatever that means.
Got it.
I think you might have wanted to bring them to safety. I think that is what we were going for.
Position confirmed. Right, Commander.
On my way.
The secondary asset is in hand and ready for retrieval.
Commander, we have incoming bad weather. We shouldn't stick around longer than necessary. This is Lord Madeira. I am the only survivor of the IE members who attempted to reach this location. We can leave once we recover the dropship. We're leaving far home soon. Is that who I think it is? Far home for far country. Man, those lights actually made life really difficult for us. They were very heavily armed and armoured for lights. Okay, after all that, the damage we took was actually relatively minor. I lost a couple of medium lasers. Right, let's get a Javelin version Unk and let's see what's going on. Version Unk. Because something feels off about those loadouts. I was not expecting to be shot at by a friggin' flea with a PPC, that's for sure. At least they had rubbish pilots. I mean, I had rubbish pilots too, so... But still. Greetings, Commander Edmon of the Rim Job. Interstellar Expeditions Associate present. After the expedition director died of exposure while we attempted to reach the backup site. Otherwise, I fear we would have never returned to the inner sphere again. Returned. Or it would have been a long road back. So what? Did you fear... Which of those did you fear? Because they're mutually exclusive. Your fear was either you would never get back again, or that it would take ages. You can't have both of those fears simultaneously, because they're mutually exclusive. Ah, help me. Unless you've got, like, fantastic casebook cognitive dissonance or something, I don't know. It's been a long time since Coromidere. I was not expecting your unit to be operating this far in the deep periphery, and only recognized your company in the hysteria when we took off from the planet in our dropship. She was attacked by a Directorate bounty hunter and survived. Well, I do hope everything goes well to her. In her future? Oh man, I wish I could go back and reread that. I think it suspected it was supposed to say everything goes well for her in her future. I suspect if Chimera ever learns that we saved you, she'd prefer that we had failed this contract because of your actions on Coromidere. You are right that Lady Orion lost her throne because of Lord Madeira's actions, but the reason why Chimera and the Commander are still alive today is because he also transmitted us the locations of their ejection pods. I made a deal with Lord Espinosa to betray Chimera, no blood spilled, in exchange for my cooperation in the lives of the Madeira House members. I can't make things go back in the past. I can't make things go back in the past. What does that mean? I can't go back to the past and change things. Something along those lines would be, you know, a sentence that doesn't sound like it was translated from Chinese and back again. Oh my god. I can't make things go back in the past. I can't make things go forward in the past either. I can't make things do anything in the past because it's the past. Surprisingly enough. All your gets. I can't make things go past. Bad zoggit. Just gotta switch me gun from tickle to slap. Right, let's carry on. That's still just a convenient excuse for betraying your best friend. If that's even the truth, that is. You may believe what you wish, but I've already paid a price for my actions. Since every move I made would be watched by the director, I left the Reach into voluntary exile. Involuntary exile. And joined interstellar expeditions as a historian researcher. As a historian researcher! He's a historian researcher! He studies historians! I mean, what can I say? He's like, are you good at history? Well, I'm gonna research into whether you're good at history or not because I'm a historian researcher. Oh, it's so bad, it's unintentionally hilarious. I'm a historian researcher. I'm a historian researcher. The word you're looking for is historical, not historian. Oh, historian researcher. Oh, it's so bad. It's so funny. Okay. This is a place far worse than our current... I thought we had it bad, but this is a place far worse than our current situation. What? As the world conditions close to prehistoric terror, much to our surprise, we eventually discovered humans living on the world. In the world? On this world. That was what was twigging me out. Although we were still attempting to determine their origin. They live in a technological and cultural level closer to primitive hunter-gatherers, but they must have come from somewhere else to the world. To this world. No one here had ever heard of Far Home before. Oh, it's the planet from Far Country. That's why. Okay, alright. Didn't you have any kind of military support? Pretty risky to go unarmed around these parts. Did have a mercenary company until they decided to break their contract and head elsewhere. Likely ended up as pirates somewhere in the Rimward periphery. Let's hear it. After the coup, House Espinosa divided the spoils of the Arano estate with the other houses. After taking a substantial share for itself, I sold the assets assigned to House Madeira and then transferred the money to Canopian Space to protect it from the Directorate's hands. Which got me evicted from Goldra once my family members found out. And this got the blessing of Lord Espinosa since it allowed him to get rid of an untrustworthy and potential rival in the Founding Council. An untrustworthy, potential rival is what that should have said. So, besides betraying your friend, you embezzled your own family to keep for yourself Chimera's money. Being a bribe that all the founding houses accepted to validate the coup. However, for security reasons involving the safety of my house, I can't simply give it back to her. What I know, your current financial situation comes as a consequence of you taking her and her remaining followers into Exodus with your company from Directorate Space. So when we reach civilized space, I will repay part of your loan to the Alphard Trading Company with those funds if you agree, as a bonus for my rescue. We'll reply to you later on that, will we? One last proposal. Currently, Interstellar Expeditions is developing a series of surveying and research efforts on the Hyades Rim. Okay, fine. We'll give you the exclusivity of our contracts, but in exchange you're required to be available at the discretion of local IE teams. Okay. That's how they're going to explain him being present in future mission briefings. Bandit King! That's what I want to be, as a Bandit King. Sounds good. A lot of mercenaries do have unofficial Innisphere backers. Partial loan repayment will depend. The IE contract looks interesting, but partial loan repayment will depend on whether Sorry. Oh man. No one has proofread this, I can see. It's been written by one person without anyone reading it. Okay, we could get into all kinds of trouble doing this, so it is said. As part of your supplementary contract, your orders are to provide mercenary assistance to IE expeditions operating in the Hyades Rim, not on the Hyades Rim, in the last post. Okay. He also brought Ancestral Enforcer of his house to avoid it getting into the Directorate's hands. Has informed us that he has no use for the battle mech and he's giving it to us.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Oh my god, it's carrying on. I can't, it's complicated. What do you mean? What have you done? You may have frightened them enough to support your directorate. Once they realize the tyranny behind those changes, they will want a restoration of the coalition. Why would you say this? Why would you say this? You would never say something like this. After you're captured, you'll be accused and convicted of several crimes and then sentenced to the penalty of death. Like, why would you say this? Why would you hand someone a smoking gun bit of testimony over an electronic medium when it's all doubtlessly being recorded and logged? It's stupid. She could literally use this communication to rally armies. You'll pay, you'll pay. She sounds like a movie villain now. You'll pay for everything you've done. Ah, let me shake my fist. They will pay for their betrayal.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Okay. A close assault pirate version of the Javelin. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We are, in fact, a bit short on mercs.
Standing by.
Copy.
Orders.
You can never hire anybody interesting.
Ready for orders. Good to go. Good to go. Yes, Commander.
Sure, whatever.
New mech warriors available.
Okay, there's not really much left to do here. Easy repair to make. This won't be an expensive repair either. Let's have a look at this pirate javelin.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Although this is definitely not overturned, I don't think. No. It's a pretty reasonable loadout for a melee light. But I mean, you can just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tons of weapons. Plus 3 tons of jump jets, so 9 tons. And this is the kind of armor loadout that we have. And I saw like 20-ton mechs there with, you know, half the armor, but similar weapon loadout. I guess it's possible under the construction rules if you bring the engine weight down, but it's not possible in a vanilla game to have so much armament on such a light mech. I feel like this is overjetted. Overarmed and potentially overjetted. Four jets be plenty. Okay. The loadout is actually not bad.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Just 6 jets is unnecessary. 4 is plenty. Would probably make a good melee mech. Tear the medium lasers out and put melee mods in, but I don't have any melee mods, so
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
okay, I'm gonna say that is it for now. I guess there's nothing left to do but to return to return to normal space.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
64 days of travel. It's gonna suck. Before we finish off the episode, actually, let me just have a quick gander at this thing. Okay, this is overarmed. I don't like having weapons in arms early on. Too exposed. I do have a couple of PPCs lying around. Might be a reasonable loadout, just based on what I've got. Boy, the PPCs run hot in this game. This is not a good delta. But the only other choice would be to build it like a shield arm design. With, in fact, we can make a shield arm design here, and we should. 5 medium lasers. But 5 medium lasers would be 125 damage, and this is 100. So it would be similar damage. $21 delta. It's okay. It's usable.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
As a sniper. Instead of a second PPC, we could have run perhaps an AC5, but then we wouldn't be able to make it a shield arm design. And shield arm design will just keep that mech in the fight way longer. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.